Okay, you do it then. Pull it up, pull it down. That way. That's it. It's a bit big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Good. And then you want to do this pink one and put it here. Yeah. Should we go?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Are you going to be really good? Yeah? Are you going to go and have your ears tested with Daddy? I'm proud of you.
Really hard.
Yeah?
Good girl.
I love you. You go get him, Daisy, and we'll see you in a little bit, okay? Can you hear that? Saying good morning to us.
Morning, bird.
Morning, bird. So this is a bit of an emotionally charged start to the vlog because Daisy has gone to go and have her hearing tested, and it's quite routine, but obviously with the syndrome that we have it can affect hearing, as I am a testament to because I have hearing aids. And we had her sight tested on Thursday and we found out that she needed glasses, which I took quite hard because obviously I had glasses at her age, and it just, it's one of those things where it's just quite hard to see your child go through extra things after having such a hard start in life anyway, because you just want her to have a break. Mark's taking her in to get her hearing tested just because A, he wants to, and B, I find hospital quite hard. And I am with the boys, so we're going to go and get you a new school jumper because you've already lost one, even though it's only 4 weeks into a new school year, and just sort of get our minds off it and that sort of thing. And then we'll meet up again later, and we're actually going to go and try and get Daisy's new glasses as well. So it's a very busy start to the weekend vlog, but I've got more exciting stuff coming later as well, so I'll fill you in on that later. But for now, it's time to get our minds off things.
Like I'm fading away, and I wonder why no one ever stays.
Is that fun?
How am I supposed to spend my days when all I wanna do is feel, reaching
appreciate that this probably looks like I've put this clip in the wrong place, but I've oh my gosh, what a day. I've just taken my makeup off to get ready fancily because I don't even know how to say. I'm really excited. I'm a finalist in 2 categories in the Northern Blog Awards tonight. One is parenting website, which personally I don't feel like I deserve because I don't really blog as much as I used to, if at all anymore really. But the other one is parenting vlog or vlogger, something along those lines, and oh my goodness me, I would absolutely love to win, but I really am not expecting to because I don't think I've ever won anything. I've been doing this, it'll be 8 years in January. It started off as a blog and a hobby, and I migrated over to YouTube, so it's been a lot of work. And I just used to do it for fun alongside my job at the time. I started when I was a business magazine editor, and then I started sort of getting a bit more into it when I moved jobs, and I was content lead at an agency, which is actually where I met Mark, and I just did it on the side so I could continue to write or create content and take photos of things that I was really into on the side of writing and creating content for work, because sometimes you're not always completely aligned with what you do as a job, like it's not like a passion. And when you have a vocational job that is like a passion of yours, sometimes you do need to do something on the side to make sure that you don't lose that passion. I'm aware that that sounds a little bit poncy, but hopefully that makes sense because it is true, at least for me anyway. But yeah, I realised when I was pregnant with Daisy that potentially I could maybe do this as like at least a job that would bring in enough money to keep us going, like get us by while the kids were small. So the plan was that if I could, I would try and move over and become self-employed once my maternity leave ended with Daisy. And obviously Daisy was very poorly when she was born, so I wasn't really sure how possible that was going to be, but Mark has always been like my biggest cheerleader. Now I've got a vision of him with those little pom-pom things and in a cheerleader's outfit, which is a little bit weird, but we'll go with it. He's always believed in me, and he pushed for me to do this, and now like it is a proper job. Like I earn well and I'm really happy and fulfilled and I'm enjoying what I do, and to be acknowledged for an award it's amazing, and I am so excited. My mum and dad are coming to watch the kids for us tonight. We're not staying over because it's in Manchester, and I just feel like we can just get back. We're unfortunately going on a day where there's a train strike though, so we're going to have to pay for a taxi to get back, but it will still be cheaper than paying for a hotel. And you know, if we stayed over, we wouldn't see the kids again until like late morning the next day, and Will's got a birthday party tomorrow afternoon, and we really do need to get home and get on it and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's fine, but I'm just ever so excited. But I'm up here now trying to get ready. It's about 4:45 and my parents are going to be here at 5, so ideally I'd like to be all ready by the time they get here. I've got the oven preheating. They're going to have a pizza for tea, and my mum and dad are having a curry, by the way. The kids are having a pizza for tea. I'm like making my mum and dad feed like their kids or something. And yeah, they're gonna have a pizza and just chill out with them. And then I've laid all their pyjamas out and like various nappies for Daisy and Stan, and we bathed them this morning before we went out to hospital so my mum and dad wouldn't have to do it. And I've been chopping down some bushes and shrubs and trees in the garden since we got home. And well, onto the important stuff. If you follow me elsewhere, you know, like Instagram mainly is where I tend to live when I'm not on here, you'll know that Daisy had a ophthalmology appointment on Thursday for her eyes, and we found out that she needed glasses, and I was really upset because like my syndrome, I have non-ocular stickler syndrome, as does Daisy, which means that typically it doesn't affect the eyes. But weirdly, Daisy and I have both had a spell at exactly the same age, so like 2.5, where we've needed glasses. Now I stopped needing them after about a year. I think I was 3.5, and they were like, no, her eyes have corrected themselves, so she doesn't need them anymore. And we don't know that's going to happen with Daisy, but I was just so upset because there's just all these signs point in my direction all the time. Like, I know that when Daisy has issues and struggles and stuff, that they are going to be a result of something I passed on to her. And I don't know, I was so upset. And if you, yeah, I rambled away on stories, and I was so upset because I just felt like, after everything that she's been through, and if you followed me for a long time, you know she's been through a lot, I just wanted her to have it a little bit like simpler, like just no problems, and just to sort of get on with enjoying her life and not have to be in hospital all the time for checkups. Because even though for the most part she's fine now, we're still at hospital quite often, and it's just quite, it's just a lot, it's draining and it's difficult, and I just wanted the best for her. And ultimately the best is to have everything in working order, isn't it? Like, there's nothing wrong with glasses whatsoever. I mean, hell, I got hearing aids and, you know, it's absolutely fine, but I just wanted like the best for her. And everyone, you, I'm assuming, because I'm guessing that you're over there as well as here, you've all been so amazing and so supportive of me. But today she had to have her hearing re-evaluated again, and I was in a weird mood this morning. I was really stressed and just all overwhelmed and overcome with it all, and just really struggled. And Mark took her, but it was really hard because I didn't want to go to the hospital because it's a hard place for me to be. But at the same time, the not knowing and the waiting around to hear how she'd done was just like torture. It was so hard. In the end, Mark ran me up in Sainsbury's because we'd gone there to get some bits for the kids' tea, and he told me, and I welled up, and I didn't really even care who was all around me. I was like, my voice broke and everything, and I was just so overwhelmed, because thankfully, at least for now, Daisy doesn't need hearing aids, and that has been like, it just makes me really happy to know that she doesn't have to deal with that right now. She might do in the future, as I have done now, but we will cross that when we come to it. But for now, while she's 2, like, it's great news. And after that, we went to actually get her sorted with her glasses. She hasn't got them at the moment because they obviously have to put all the lenses in and get them ordered, but we'll be able to pick them up on Wednesday, so we've got to go back then. And weirdly, I brought them up to show you. These are my glasses that my mum and dad have dropped off for Daisy to like look at, and I can tell her about them and all of that. But these are mine from when I was her age, and they're like lilac and pink. I don't know if you can see. I chose them myself, and it's just weird to see your daughter following your footsteps. And like, while that's very touching, I just hope that other things like the arthritis that I developed and all of that, I just hope that maybe she dodges, but I really don't know how it's all going to pan out. But it's just really good news today. It was hard seeing her fitted for glasses because like she does look different in them. Of course she does, like it's just, it changes her face again and it's weird, but hopefully she adjusts to them. I do think we're going to struggle to actually get her to wear them though, because I don't think that it's like 2-year-olds don't understand why they're wearing them, and we'll just have to see. But she's picked 2 pairs, and one was pink with Ariel, a Little Mermaid downside, and another one I picked them like a nudie pair, just that might go with other things, and they've got really soft, they're part of the Winnie the Pooh range at Specsavers because somebody recommended them to me. And the bits, the handlebars that these bits, I don't even know what they're called, they're like really soft and flexible, and they fit to the head rather than like rest on the ear. So it's nice that she's got 2 options. But yeah, that's just where we're up to. But I didn't really want to speak until now because I would rather do it on my own to the camera rather than like around my family. And I've just come up here to breathe and get ready and like gather my thoughts, because I think I'm all a bit worked up. You know when you're like really dreading something and very nervous, and then you get good news but you kind of like not for 6, because it's quite tiring being nervous, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm going to get ready and you'll see me a little bit, and I'm going to bring you to the awards with me. Don't think I'll talk very much because I get really shy doing it in public, but fingers crossed, wish me luck. I have no idea how this is going to pan out, but you know, you can only hope, right? So yeah, I'll see you in a bit.
Say bye, Mama. Bye, Daddy. Say good luck. Say good luck.
Good luck.
Thumbs up, Mum.
TikTok.
Thank you. When I was 22, and I found out when I was 23 that I was surprisingly pregnant, and I had a little boy and I had to go back to work when he was 8 weeks old, and I always said to myself that if I could find a way to make it work that I could be around more for my kids, then I would, and I did it. I'm 30, and so this is for my kids, Bill, Daisy and Stam, and this is for all of the parents who are doing the best for their kids, and this is for all of you out there as well, because you're all flipping amazing, and I just wish that I'd have won this before I'd had a lot to drink, because I think I'm messing up my words. But yeah, thank you and have an amazing evening. Right, you ready to go? Are you excited?
Yeah.
Can we listen to a bit of Mamma Mia? I'm going to put your favourite song on, Bill. When I Kiss the Teacher. Hello, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm really excited to catch up with you. I can't actually even believe what happened last night. I still can't believe that I won. Even now, I'm just sat here thinking like, that never happens. I've been doing this for so long now, and it started off as a hobby, so to like get that recognition last night, and I'm like the best parenting vlogger in the north. It's so cool, especially because like doing what I do, a lot of the stuff is based down in London. London is great, don't get me wrong, but like there are a lot of us that don't live in London and can't afford 200 quid to get there and back just for an event sometimes. So it was just really, it was a really good vibe in the room, and there was so many amazing people there, like winners and finalists, like everybody in their own right was amazing. And I got to meet some lovely people as well, like people that I've never met before or people that I knew already, and it was just a really lovely night. And I'm so glad that like Mark came with me and stuff, because it's not really his thing, but he came, and it was great. And if you're wondering where I am at a jump trampoline type place that you can bring your kids, and Bill is at a birthday party. And guys, I've done a drop off, and I've never done a drop off in my life for a birthday party before. But here's the thing, he's 6 years old. It's all like floors of trampolines and like different soft play activities, but without it being soft play, if that makes sense. And he doesn't come near me for the whole duration that he's there, and I just thought, well, we really need to nip to the shops because I forgot to do a grocery order this week, which is just, you know, me being daft. And I want to get a few bits in, so when we get home we can finally watch a family movie together, because we've not done that for weeks now. And I'm going to get a few like nibbly bits, and we can just have like a picnic in the living room and watch a movie while we eat, and it will just be a lot quicker and easier. Whereas if I go like afterwards, we won't have time to do that, and I really just want some chilled, cuddly family time. Like I'm craving it so much, because that sort of stuff really matters to me. So I'm going to go either to Sainsbury's or Asda. I haven't worked out where yet. It'll probably depend on how busy Asda's car park is, because Asda's got a really rubbish car park where I'm going. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. It's like back to reality as well, but it's a good job. I absolutely love reality. Like last night I was around all these gorgeous people dressed in sparkly floaty dresses, and I was wearing a dress that, true story, I had to attach with a baby wipe before I left and then hairdryer it because I found a weird stain on it. I had no idea how it got there, but that's just my life, and like that's what happened. So yeah, it was just weird. It was weird to be in a place like that, and now I'm in a hoodie with the hair in a scraggly ponytail with barely any makeup on. But you know, both versions of life are fantastic, and I just feel really chuffed. Yeah, especially after this week, because it's been quite hard for me, and it's just I feel great. But anyway, I've got to stop rambling, because I do too much rambling in these vlogs. I know I do. Like when my kids watch them back, they're like, look at me as if to say, can we just fast forward through you gabbing away? But yeah, I'm gonna go to the shops now. Bye. So, did you have the best time? Yeah. Yeah? You're all hyper now? Honey, I'm home! Hi! Have you had a nice time with Dada?
Yeah.
Cool. What have you been up to? Night night, Froggy. Love you.